Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and I'm inviting you to join my Patreon. Don't know what a Patreon is? It's my official video diary with only exclusive content that you won't see anyplace else. It's easy to join. Just visit patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. Here's what you'll find on my Patreon. A day in my life, whether that's dinner with friends or a typical workday. Live Q&As with members of my Patreon about each episode of the T.S. Madison Experience and what I was really thinking. I'll even bring you on vacation with me. The video will make you think that you were right there. And last but not least, for all of my aspiring writers, I give you firsthand, one-on-one, personalized attention, answering all of your questions about publishing and self-publishing. So what are you waiting for? Join now. Swipe up or visit www.patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. I'll see you soon. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Craig the Writer. Do it now. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts, in my voice, on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Now, So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow. So go ahead and hit the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button. And turn on that little bell so that you get a notification every single time that I go live or I upload something new. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers.
This is Stephen. We've been talking about the rock delivery in the morning. Hey, I just got out of a meeting. I'm so sorry. I've not been ignoring you, I promise. I'm correct. I'm going to Southeast Atlanta. What do we need to do to make that happen? Yes. What time do you think it'll be there? Okay, 9 o'clock. That sounds good. I can pay for it whenever you're ready. Okay, bye.
Now, you know I had to hit mute because I can't have y'all getting this good white man's credit card.
Why not? Let's go shopping.
Look, they've been in Spencer. Look, you'll look up, there'll be sales in Tijuana,
give you money,
California, Alabama. The kids will wear
Louisiana.
you out. Right. Who's that white man he in the car with? Let's get this credit card going.
1-800.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart. And this is the Facebook and YouTube live version of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between.
All that shit.
That's right, all that shit. This is Steven. If you're on my Patreon, you already know who Steven is.
Hey guys, what's up? How are y'all doing today?
You see all of the plants and stuff we got back here? There's a tree back there and a bunch of other stuff. So I need y'all to go head over to CraigTheWriterStewart.com and purchase some books.
Books about what?
The first 2 books are about my life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you a reader? Are you an Audible listener?
I like demonstrations.
Well, I don't have any colors and pictures in my books.
Well, I can I'm not. I read, but my attention span goes crazy.
Don't worry about it. Look, it ain't just black people that don't like to read. Okay.
All right. Well,
You know, because there's this myth that black people don't like to read, and if you really want to hide something from somebody black, you put it in a book.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I don't like to read either, and I'm black, so.
Oh, you're black?
I think so.
Oh, when did you become black?
I tanned last night.
That's not quite black, but okay. I see what you think you're trying to say.
It's like
I see what you think you're trying to say.
I don't know. I'm just going with it.
But yeah,
that's the all shit category.
Right. Well, no, there's the white shit, black shit, white shit. So you're the white
That's
shit.
true. I'm white. Okay.
Right. You all were kind of cruising him on my YouTube channel yesterday. I put a blurb, a little snippet on there of Steven and myself in the yard yesterday. We were getting some stuff out of it, getting things prepared for the yard. He cleared out the yard. You can see the creek now in the backyard.
and cleared up all of that shrubbery.
We have a canvas now.
Yeah, there's a
It's
canvas
time to
now.
paint.
And so,
Plants.
yeah, it's time to paint/plant. And so we're getting ready for that. So we ran to this outlet over here to grab some plants and things.
It's a nursery outlet.
It's a nursery outlet. So we're going to start.
For plants.
Mm-hmm. And so we're going to, we're going to just put these out in the yard. I mean, they're not going to get planted today, but I'm just saying.
I don't know if they're feeling like spry when we get back.
Oh, they might.
It would be nice to get some.
It would be nice if they could put a few of them in the ground today.
Just for,
right.
Just take it as a video, nothing else.
Yeah. So we're supposed to go to an outlet tomorrow for other plants at another place.
But we knocked a lot of them out here.
That's right.
Because I have to pick up some more tomorrow.
And we got 3 trees to pick up that couldn't get into the Jeep.
Big ones.
Right. So we got 3 trees. I'm going to use those as privacy trees.
I mean, I'd say we knocked out.
Is that him?
Call about the rocks.
Okay. I may have to put y'all on mute when he gives his credit card number out. Okay.
Nobody can go shopping with it but me with my check.
Right, because you can't be looking at me for no more money. So I ain't got it.
Hi. Oh no, it's all good. I totally get it. So we're still on for 9 a.m., right? Perfect. Sure. All right. The card number is
Sometimes people can read lips. I was just trying to cover your lips.
I was wondering what you were doing. I thought it was a glare.
No, I was trying to cover your lips. But set workers come in all forms.
Okay. I'll be there. And there's no power lines or anything, okay? Okay.
Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button.
Looking forward to it. Thanks. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. I thought you were trying, like the sun was glaring. I was like, I can see the card.
Right.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Okay. But yeah, so you really were coming to life on the camera just a moment ago. You were explaining and stuff. And yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you were explaining the plants and that kind of thing. Hopefully we can get some things installed. So listen, if you're in Georgia, I'm not giving y'all Steven's information yet.
Coming to a store near you, but my information.
Because see, when I gave y'all Daniel's information before he was finished working at my house, I had to fight Daniel to get him back over to my house.
But I mean, yeah, you'll have to wait your turn because he ain't sharing me till it's over, right?
I ain't paid him the balance yet.
And then me hanging.
Right, and then he's supposed to be going to Angela's house next. What is going on?
But then your friend in Mableton's.
Yes.
I got a call.
Felicia.
Yeah. Like when you we group texted that day and you put bye Felicia, I was like, what is he telling me bye for?
No, my friend's name is Felicia. So right. Bye Felicia. Right.
I was just like, what's he saying? Group texts can be very confusing.
Yeah, they can. You see how Angela texted you meant to text me. Or she was meaning to text Felicia because me, Angela, and Felicia were supposed to go to a concert.
Like I try to be very, very, very articulate with group text because I don't want any hurt feelings or any confusion.
Tissue paper feelings, right?
Confusion.
Right. It's so crazy how there's so much traffic right here.
Well, it's 5 o'clock, isn't it?
4:30, yeah, close enough.
And it's 285 in Atlanta.
Right. So yeah, he's trying to book ahead, right? We got to get mine done first. But he said he should be done in my house Friday.
Our goal is Friday.
I'm giving him till Saturday though.
I mean, I'm not holler back 2 days later. We get our stuff and get it done.
Yeah, and I appreciate that.
And we keep it clean in the meantime.
Right.
I can't stand a mess.
I can't stand a mess either. Now your worker's got a couple water bottles out there floating around on the yard.
Well,
but no, I know. I know. But yeah, so I found Steven on Thumbtack.
which we're trying to change that because I'm a little burnt out with Thumbtack.
Because you pay a fee to be on Thumbtack?
I pay a lot of fees to be on Thumbtack.
Really?
A lot. And they like try to sneak in these leads like that you don't need to bill you really fast for them. And then you have to like, the thing is with Thumbtack, you can't get a hold of anybody.
Right.
And that drives me, my old fashioned butt crazy.
Right.
I want to be able to call and talk to somebody.
And speak to a person.
Yeah. I don't care if they're in bed. I don't care if they're at the office or what.
Steven, how old are you?
Deal with it. 50.
50. Somebody said, is it time to start planting outside? We may have another cold snap.
And that's very true. Of course, it always does get cold again. If there's a major cold snap, we'll cover them up. But these are perennials that are exposed to the outside anyway.
Yeah. Put your credit card away because if you leave it in here, I'm going to use it.
You are. But these are already exposed to the outside anyway. So we're taking them from inside out.
That's true. So these came from a nursery. So even if
they're outside, period.
They're outside plants already. So they've already been outside. So they should be fine.
I mean, it's going to get cold again. It always gets cold again. Spring isn't here yet.
Right. But I don't think it's going to be terrible.
I mean,
because it's 80 degrees today.
But I mean, it can still cold snap back.
It can. I
mean, I've seen it work both ways. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it don't.
Okay, Angela's leaving. She was already there for a while.
She's leaving your house?
Yeah.
Oh, is she mad?
No. She just came to see, and she said she'll just come the weekend when it's done. Now they're saying they don't think that you're going to be done by Friday.
Well, I mean,
or even the Saturday.
Well, unless there's like some kind of major.
Now, don't let them get you uneasy. Now,
no,
you were very confident.
No, I'm just being objective. I mean, it's like there could be something that would happen and it might not.
No, there's nothing that's going to happen.
But I mean, it would have to be like the sod, like would not get there from a wreck or something, terrible like that. But I mean, the prep work is like you do all your prep work and the final install goes like that. And that's what we're doing now is prep work.
One of us.
So
look, it's supposed to be raining. It's only 30% tomorrow. We talked about that, so that's next to nothing. Yeah. Then Friday is saying 50% and Saturday 50%.
I mean, sometimes you have to work in the rain.
Right.
It's just the bottom line.
Right.
I mean, there are factors that could prevent things from not happening Friday, but being objective, it may not. But I mean, more than likely it will.
So, it may not. But then it may not rain on my side of town either.
Exactly. I mean, and if it does rain, just because it rains, we put sod out in the rain. I've put sod out in snow before. You can lay it in the snow.
Really?
Fescue is like a winter grass.
So we're getting some grass in the backyard, some fescue.
Sod.
Oh, sod.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
So
I thought it was fescue grass.
Well, I mean, there could be Bermuda grass. It could be zoysia. Sod is like any of those types. So it's all grass. But when it's already grown and comes to you, ready to sit down, it's called sod.
So where does the fescue come in?
The fescue is just the type of sod it is.
Oh, so I'm getting fescue sod
versus Bermuda or zoysia.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that turn green in the summertime. You see brown lawns all around Atlanta because they've got grass that only gets green in the summer. Fescue stays green year round.
That's what I want.
So
I want year-round grass.
Well,
green grass.
Yeah, there you go.
Year-round
that's
green
a kicker.
Grass. Right. But he removed the tree from the front yard. That's all on my Patreon. If you're not on Patreon, you're missing out.
Not only that, but like we've got the stumps out too.
Yes.
Which really
woke me up this morning.
Set us about
drilling
4 hours behind schedule.
Yeah.
Because it was a little harder to get them out, but we got them out.
So is that your way of letting us know that took 4 hours? So
that is exactly my way of letting you know.
It may go beyond Friday.
No, I'm just saying like we'll still get it done, but that did get us a little off kilter.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't worry about that because we're capable of absorbing it. That was actually my gift to you, getting them out and still leaving them in there.
I appreciate that.
I couldn't have done the rest of all that work to look at that. I don't want to see a stump, ruining everything as you walk around the house because it's the first thing you see.
Right.
So
somebody said my grass is green all year long.
That's great. Is it fescue?
I don't know. Is it fescue grass?
And where are you from?
Yeah, what city are you in? They said get St. Augustine grass. We've already ordered this fescue now.
St. Augustine is pretty, but it goes dormant.
It goes dormant? So what does that mean? It goes gray? I mean brown or something?
Brown in the wintertime.
Yeah, I don't want
But
that.
it is pretty in the summer.
Right.
I mean, it's real pretty.
I'm gonna need y'all to order some. Oh, she's in Virginia. She said yes, fescue.
I used to live in Abingdon, Virginia. I don't know where she's at, but still.
Hampton.
Hampton, that's the other side of the state.
Yeah, you know where Hampton is?
It's Virginia Beach, I think.
Yeah, it's before Virginia Beach. It's like 30 minutes from Virginia Beach. That's where I went to college.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's an HBCU. You know what HBCU stands for? Did that make you nervous?
Well, I don't know. Just as this thing.
That was a whole car linked in front of me.
Know.
Why are you tensing up like that?
Just
I'm one of those black people that has insurance. Okay, I have full coverage.
But still, I ain't gonna put my body back together.
Let me find out. He don't think I got car insurance.
So
wait. Do you know what HBCU stands for?
HBCU.
In reference to colleges, I'm giving you a lot of clues. Even saying
something
that.
Christian University.
No.
Commonwealth University. Virginia's a Commonwealth.
Yes. University is the only thing that you
Hampton,
got right.
Virginia Commonwealth University.
No.
Is that close?
You really tried. No.
Okay, what is it?
Historically black college or university.
That's
historically black college or university. HBCU.
Oh, I thought you said V as in big violin. My bad.
Oh, that's why you kept saying Virginia. I was like, wait, what?
Well, I mean, it was a good guess.
Well, but you should know this though.
What? The
HBCU. Now you know.
Well, now I know, but I was hearing the letters wrong too.
Yeah, you did. But see, there's a part of you that should have been like, oh, you mean HBCU?
Right. I was just like, Hampton, Virginia.
Like I know certain white shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, now I know.
Yeah. I have to know certain white shit. You have to know certain black shit.
Now I've got one more fact.
Okay, so what's HBCU?
Historically black Christian or historically black blank university.
University and what else? What's
college?
Another? Yeah, so say it again.
Historically black college university.
Historically black college or university.
Okay, gotcha. See? Pretty good recall, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's do a what does where's Tusculum College?
Huh? Oh, you testing me?
Uh-huh.
I know enough white stuff. I ain't got to know where that is.
It's in Greenville, Tennessee.
It's in Greenville, Tennessee?
Yeah.
That's just one white fact that I don't know. I know enough white shit.
Okay, here's the fact.
Okay.
The abolitionist paper, Benjamin Lundy, he started that paper in Greenville, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Star.
Okay.
I think. But then he moved somewhere else. But anyway, that's a good one too.
Oh.
Like East Tennessee was a strong abolition. They had a lot
abolitionist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to break away from Tennessee, actually.
Really?
Yeah. It was pretty much just the whole brother against brother thing.
Right. Oh, okay.
Because like the Lutheran churches around our house, some were for union, some were.
Uh-huh.
Crazy stories.
I learned a great black fact yesterday. Let me put you on real quick. Because it is Black History Month.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
It's Black History for me all the time, though. Amen.
It's always about. I love to learn history. So.
Right. Let me find it for you so I can help you. Let me get to it. Is this the page? Yeah, this is the page. Lift every voice and sing. That's the Black National Anthem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's gonna be your next.
What's the name of it?
Lift every voice and sing.
His name was.
All right, now here's the black fact I want you to know.
My favorite. You know that a black gay millionaire helped.
Okay, listen.
That a black gay millionaire helped fund the civil rights movement. His name was Norris B. Herndon, and his story is one of my favorite little-known Black history facts. By the way, I'm Trav. I report on the queer economy, and Norris B. Herndon, who was born in 1897, was a prominent businessman and philanthropist in Atlanta. He was the second president of Atlanta Life Insurance Company, which for most of the 20th century was the most successful Black-owned business in America. Atlanta Life was founded by Norris's father, Alonzo F. Herndon, who was born into slavery. Alonzo would go on to be a successful entrepreneur owning multiple barbershops in Atlanta and would be a co-founder of the Niagara movement, which was essentially a forerunner to the NAACP. Here's Alonzo and there's little Norris. When Norris took over the company after his father's death in 1927, Atlanta Life was worth $1 million. But by the time he retired 45 years later, he had grown Atlanta Life into a $100 million empire. He reportedly owns 90% of the company, so that means that with inflation, he would be worth almost $500 million today. And during his lifetime, he put that money to good use. While many in the Black elites were cautious of disrupting the status quo, during the Civil Rights Movement, Norris wrote checks to support the work of Dr. Martin Luther King. He donated to HBCUs as well as the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. And he even turned his office into a financial headquarters and training center for the Civil Rights Movement. He gave graciously.
That was it.
Okay, so I got a question. Like,
what's your question?
It said like, or he commentated on people being afraid to disrupt the status quo, and that guy had written checks to Martin Luther King. What does that mean, the status quo exactly? Disrupting the status quo.
Well, just the way of thinking and how things were moving at that time. Like, like he was not a regular Black person that was like working for white people, uneducated.
So that's the status quo.
Right.
Okay.
So he was doing something completely different. So like he was educated, he owned his own business.
In other words, him doing all those things and speaking out with Martin Luther King or supporting him was, well, more unheard of, I guess, or some people.
Right. So like he privately made donations to Dr. King and the Civil Rights Movement, like Aretha Franklin did. Like Aretha Franklin was a person who funded like different things with the Civil Rights Movement. So there were a lot of things that were happening like that. What I was going to say was I was going to ask you something else. Oh, they wanted to know, who did you vote for in the last election?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. You ain't got to answer that. Now, if you voted for Trump, I'm putting you out on this highway. No, just...
Wow. Like, slid into home base.
Now, if you voted for Trump, I'm going to have to put you out on the side of this highway.
I wanted Colin Powell to win in the 90s.
No, I'm just playing. Oh my gosh. But at any rate, so Stephen started working, last week?
Yes, in phase one.
Phase one was cleaning everything out.
Which the living proof of that's in the driveway.
Yes. So, I mean, it was a lot of trees and branches and just weeds and vines. They had to go through there and strip all that stuff out so we can have some place to plant this stuff.
The pallet.
Amen? Right.
The pallet.
They said you did have a little nervous laugh. It sounded like you may have voted for Trump.
Well.
Oh, you fell for the okie doke one of those times?
Oh, I mean, I just.
Don't answer that. You might mess up any business that might be coming soon.
I know, but like, Condoleezza Rice is Republican.
Condoleezza Rice,
yes,
what?
She's a Republican.
What about her?
I mean, like.
Oh, yeah, but she ain't really Black.
Oh, she not? I don't know. She's not.
I mean, she is, but she ain't. Oh. She ain't black like me and us.
I'm independent.
Oh, you're an independent?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
So,
I get that.
I'm financially conservative and socially very liberal.
Yes, I know. Because that little joke you cracked earlier.
Which one? Oh, that one.
I don't even remember what you said, how you said it.
Distracted.
Yes.
Distracted.
All skin folk ain't kin folk. Condoleezza Rice. So yeah, she's Black, but she ain't Black.
I mean, I didn't know.
Growing up, we used to call those Oreo cookies. Black on the outside, but white on the inside.
Oh.
She's an Oreo.
So what about the other girl? First of all, I'm a big Sierra fan. I love her.
Really?
Oh my God, she's my favorite.
Now, how did that come into the conversation? You want me to know that you know certain Black people?
Yeah, we're just talking about like.
Is that your way? That's your way of letting me know that you down.
I just love Sierra.
Okay, so you like Sierra?
Yes.
I don't know what they got to do with this
this
conversation, but
I know, but just because we're live and like, I hope she hears this somehow. You know, she went to Clayton County High School, one of them.
Yeah, she's from here.
She's just like amazing, and
I mean, she's okay. No, I'm just playing.
Sierra girl.
Right.
I love you.
Now, where would you go with the Sierra story?
I don't know. We're just talking about different people, and like Atlanta and Condoleezza. Those names start with
Condoleezza ain't from here.
She's from Birmingham.
Yeah, she's from Alabama. Yeah. Because let me give you another Black History fact.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's Black History Month, even though it's Black History every day for me. And they want to know what your favorite Sierra song is. But you can tell me that after I give you this Black History fact.
Okay.
So, Condoleezza Rice is from Birmingham. Her dad was also a minister. And so you know what happened in Birmingham with the 4 little girls?
I do.
What happened with the 4 little girls? You can redeem yourself since you didn't know HBCU.
Master, right?
That's right. What happened?
I guess they got shot.
No, they got bombed.
Okay.
4 little girls in a church.
I do remember that. In the 60s.
Correct.
7.
So when the Civil Rights Movement was moving there to, kind of fight against that or, help out that church and the families or whatever, they reached out to Condoleezza's dad.
Okay.
Because he was a prominent minister there.
Okay.
And he thought, no, we're not getting involved in that.
Oh.
He wanted to detach himself. So I think that's part of the reason why she ain't really blackity black.
But why would he want to detach from that? Like,
He ain't want to be bothered.
Did not know.
He didn't want to be bothered. He wasn't trying to associate with all of that.
I mean, I don't understand, but
Well, you know, some black folks just don't want to be bothered with all of that.
okay.
They want to stay. They want to go under the radar.
Right, and I think that's like a misconception that like some white people don't understand. They don't understand any dynamics. Like some black people do, some people don't, and like they're still seen as one big group, like in one direction.
Right.
And I think it's all like the conversation we're having now is so important,
right?
Because that's the only way you're going to understand. We're
That's
going
right.
to get it.
But a lot
out
of
on
times
the
people
table.
avoid conversations like this because of.
but I mean, going forward,
they
well,
said all my trees about to be crooked because I'm putting you through this Black History conversation. You gonna plant my trees crooked?
I don't know how to put them straight.
Okay, so what's your Sierra song?
Okay, it's the one. It's called O with Ludacris. It's about Atlanta. That song is about Atlanta.
Okay.
The neighborhoods, Bankhead. She references all those. Adamstown. It's like it's such a great song.
Right.
If I could, I'd play the video right now. But my laptop's dead.
Well, we can't play music on YouTube.
I could have even laptop.
We can't play music on YouTube.
Oh. Well, dang.
Yeah, because then they block the video.
Oh,
because of the copyright. Yeah, you can't play people's music. Well, I think they're starting to shift, and you can share like
even if it's on somebody's laptop in the background.
Yeah, I mean sometimes they won't pick up something like that.
Oh.
So I was gonna say to you, have you ever dated somebody black?
Okay, my daughter is part black.
Oh, is she?
Yes. So there you
So
have
then
it.
you should definitely know what HBCU is.
I do now, but
She's 16, 17. Let me see a picture of her. I know you got a picture of her. So your daughter is part black? Oh, really? Let me find out
the family.
Let me find out you. Oh yeah, you part of the family, all right. Let me find out you the
I'm an in-law.
Right. Let me find out you an in-law adjacent. You still didn't know what HBCU was, so hold on now.
I did not.
We still got to put you.
I did not.
Yeah, we still got to put you through a rigorous training before we can invite you.
Okay, well, I'm at least one step closer.
I'm just kidding.
In the club.
Right. So wait a minute. So wait, your daughter is your baby's mama is black.
No, I mean she's part black. I mean,
I don't know
she's
biracial.
The percentages, but I know there's this part.
Yeah. So your daughter's mom is part black.
Yeah.
So she has a parent that's white and one is black.
And she's Puerto Rican, so I understand Puerto Rican to be like already.
Got it.
Even though that's part of the mix, and then
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, it's like really, and I think her look is like what most kids look for going to
look like eventually.
White people are in trouble genetically because we're on the way out.
Well, I'm glad you said that.
It's just the way it is, and I mean.
Hey, I'm 10 minutes away. Are you there? All right, I'm gonna unlock the door so if you can go in. You want to go in? All right. Bye bye. I'm glad you said that because guess what?
What?
What did you just say? Oh, you said white people on their way out.
In terms of numbers, yeah, because like.
Well, see, I think that's the root of a lot of what we're seeing now, in terms of the racial divide in this country.
Okay.
I think there are a lot of white folks that are terribly afraid of being phased out.
But I mean,
because
whether you're afraid of it or not,
it's happening.
Numbers are numbers.
The numbers are numbers, and because we're becoming more of a literal melting pot, and because like I've had this conversation many times before, recently, where a lot of the children that you see in school now do have more of an exotic look. They're more mixed, but they're also more accepting of LGBTQ stuff because they're going to school with kids that are non-binary. They're going to kids. Did it unlock?
Craig is saying it's on.
Oh shit! Okay. Okay, I just did it.
All right. You know, I'm a black man, so all right.
Bye. But yeah, so they're more accepting with gay or queer stuff because they go to school with gay kids, trans kids, non-binary. You got parents coming to pick up the school and they in same-sex relationships. You know what I'm saying? Girl, get out of the way in this fucking starter Range Rover. I don't even know why they make them. Why they make these little small Range Rovers?
For her. People like that, I guess.
You know, certain cars I think are women cars.
Women cars?
Like that's a woman's car, I think.
I mean, why?
Because it just looks like a small, tiny, petite car for a woman. But at any rate, but I just think that
Yeah, back to the kids.
part of what is making a lot of white folks afraid is hence like Hispanic kids in cages, deporting all of those families who are undocumented. Yeah, they might be worried about them being here illegally, but what they're really afraid of is overtaking. But I remember being in like middle school or something, and I remember them predicting that by the year 20 whatever, Hispanic people were going to be the majority, and white people were going to be the minority, because black people were going to come up between there as well.
I mean, like, first of all, I think the United States needs numbers right now
Mhm.
because, like, we're a little behind China.
Get off your brakes. They ain't even in your lane.
But, you know, just from a military standpoint, we don't have the number power, you know, like selective service 18-year-old males. I guarantee you there's more in China than there is here. And, like, letting people in, you know, we need everybody we can get.
Right.
I mean, just from, like, a defense standpoint, even.
Right.
So, I mean, I have a very liberal attitude towards the immigration thing.
Yeah.
Because I think we need people.
I think we need people too, and I do think that people need to come here legally.
Right.
But I just think they need to make it easier for people to be here. Like when they get here, a lot of times before they even come, they have to do some sort of a standardized test that they gotta pass. And
I mean, we couldn't do that. We had to go over to like.
but then a lot of times they gotta have a certain amount of money in their bank account.
Or, you know, pay for so much to get here.
Yeah. Like it's just ridiculous.
And like I feel like if they're here working, that they need amnesty because they're here, but they've got to step forward and want to do it too.
Right.
And I think that's part of the problem.
Right.
They all like the whole caste system.
Right.
But that's another subject.
Right. Let me see your daughter.
Okay.
So how did you meet the mama?
We were both here in Atlanta. So let me find a picture. I'm finding a picture. There's a bunch of pictures in here.
So did you and the mama date for a while?
Yeah, I mean, we started out as friends, and
then became friends with benefits.
And then, you know, next thing you know, there's Dehead.
Well.
Okay, so
I know that's right. That's her.
yeah.
Oh, she's cute. Oh wait, what happened? Oh, it's that's not just a picture. It's a Oh yeah, she's cute. Your phone stay ready to die. Your phone always stay.
It's got like 2%.
I'm gonna need you to put her picture in your favorites too. So when you want to pull her picture up, it's right there.
I just had to get to it.
He got her all in between trees and plants and all of his landscape. Oh my
Look at
God.
her hair.
I see. She's cute. You have the TikTok video that you did with her in it?
No, she's not in it. I just copied her in it.
Oh.
I'm sure it's still on there. I've not been on
She has your nose. Somebody ever told you that?
I knew. I mean,
You can tell him, yeah.
I knew from the ultrasound, her legs. I was like, oh, she's fine.
Yeah, he said he needs to get a new phone too because he was looking at my phone and said, "Oh my God, this is so bright and vivid."
There's no comparison.
The colors.
13 is 14.
That's the 13.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's not going to be black and white. It's just...
Did I miss the exit talking to you?
Did you?
I think I just missed the exit.
What? Are we on 20?
Yes. And I done missed the exit looking at that picture.
But we should be fine. We can just loop back up.
Yeah, we can loop up.
She's worth missing the exit over.
Oh.
I'm worth missing the exit over.
Listen to him.
Just saying.
Right. Well.
Back to Sierra.
Back to Sierra. So, you know, she's married now.
I know, the Seattle Seahawks.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't pass the exit. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking about.
Right, but I mean, it's just, you can loop back around.
Right. Wonder if they're sitting over there having a break. What they doing?
I mean, I don't know.
Because they're probably done with the side.
Maybe. They're pretty good at staying busy. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like...
They definitely do. Because, like, when you're not there, like, they're still out there working.
Yeah, they're good guys. I like them.
I am so disgusted that I missed this exit. I believe it means something, but I'm just saying, like, I hate that I'm burning gas.
But it's only like half a mile. I guess it is like a little bit longer.
Yeah, and like I don't want to be caught up.
Wait, you have an electric car?
Yeah, but the electricity is gone. We burned the electricity going to the place.
Is it dead like my phone?
Yeah, because y'all keep unplugging my car so that y'all can do these do them equipment that y'all use and use that equipment.
I can't gnaw the tree out with my teeth.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I keep thinking like, damn, I don't have another outlet out there.
I don't think you do.
I don't.
But there's some in the back.
Yeah, but you're on the side of the house and the front of the house. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want the Jeep to get
I'm usually able to go for 3 weeks without getting gas, but this week is going to be different because like I'm already almost at a half a tank and I just got the gas, I think, last week.
It's a commuting nightmare, folks.
Because I usually, everything that I do is pretty much within a 10-mile radius of my house. So
Let's see, you were probably like, I think 5.6 miles from Midtown.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So even if I come to Midtown, like I'm not far.
I mean, tomorrow we're practically going to South Carolina. If we go. I mean, like, we got to figure out like how many are left because like we knocked a lot of it out.
Yeah.
And if I can get those white flowers at Lowe's, I mean,
right.
You know,
because it ain't worth driving way out there just for that.
I mean, yeah, we'll have to go through customs at the border.
Not customs at the border. Speaking of customs in the border, my friend Tanika is going to Canada this week.
Awesome.
I've never been to Canada. I really want to turn right here.
I've been to Canada.
Oh, wait, I can't turn.
I've been to Montreal.
I've never been to Canada.
Vancouver.
I want to go. Now, someone had reached out to me one time about coming for a signing, but he never facilitated. He never, got it all the logistics straight.
Uh-huh.
So it didn't happen. Huh?
He wanted you to go to Canada?
I was going to go to Canada to do a signing. I wrote 4 books. Oh, you asked me about that earlier, and I never told you what they were about.
Okay.
So those of you that are new subscribers on YouTube, please visit CraigTheWriterStewart.com to purchase all 4 of my books. Or you can go to Audible. They're there as well, all but the Book of Quotes. As well as if you're a person that likes to read on your iPad or your Kindle, they're there as well. But the first 2 books are about my life.
Okay.
They're memoirs. It's a 2-part memoir series. So the first one is about my journey coming out and my journey as a writer. And the backdrop to that story is, oh, by the way, he's gay. So it's some of the relationships that I had, me coming to terms with being gay, but also pursuing my career as a writer.
Okay.
And then the second book primarily takes place when I lived in LA, because I left here after 13 years and moved to LA. And it's mostly about a relationship that I had with a married man.
Oh. That's a good book, I'm sure. I mean,
it's 5 stars. Somebody reading them.
Working on the 6th.
Or listening to them.
So you were in LA from what time frame?
I was there in 2011. I was only there for a year. I was there almost exactly a year to the day.
See, I don't think I could survive in LA, but
I didn't really like.
I have to have sweet tea every day. Like, it's just my bottom line for life.
Yeah.
It don't work for me otherwise. But I've been there like probably 8 times.
Really?
Yeah. Orange County.
Okay, most of them.
And LA.
Yeah. See, I never made it to Orange County.
I mean, it was honestly like in the late 90s, Atlanta had a better nightlife scene than LA ever had. Of course, that has ceased to exist, unfortunately. But we had it good back then.
Right. Okay.
And for everybody listening, Backstreets Atlanta was a legendary.
Not Backstreets.
Oh, Backstreets.
See, I never went to Backstreets because that's where a lot of the druggies went. Not saying that you were a druggie, but that's where a lot of the druggies went. It was like an after-hour spot, so a lot of the kids that did drugs went in there.
Well, I mean,
they weren't going to the club till 3 in the morning, and they'd be there till 7.
Right, but it was like a heavy 24-hour drinking thing too, just as much as the drugs. So
yeah, for sure.
But it was like, regardless, it was one of the few 24-hour bars in America. The family that owned it, I think the Barrows. I mean, it's just they're a legend of their own. The whole history of Backstreets. Unfortunately, the condos sit there now where it's at.
Right.
But,
what's there now?
I think it's Viewpoint condos.
Oh yeah, those condos. Yeah.
So it's just kind of like a lot of clubs, like in Midtown, where condos are sitting on them now.
Right.
So,
right. Did you guys hit the like button, hit the share button, the subscribe button, subscribe to Patreon? Let me tell y'all this: we cannot do the Honest Hour on Thursday because I will be at a show on Thursday. Keon and I have already coordinated to switch the day. So it looks like the Honest Hour is going to be this coming Sunday. because I have to still get to the P.O. box. I got to take pictures of the stuff if you guys, whatever you guys sent in. I really need to kind of gather the stuff from the P.O. box, because if it's not a lot of stuff there, then we could probably roll it over to the next month until March, and then just do the honest hour in March.
Okay.
I do this thing on my live where if you have a business
Mhm.
and you have a product
Uh-huh.
that you're selling, like candles or
Okay.
whatever it is that you sell, you send it in, and then we talk about it on the live. Like I use it and then I promote. It could be a t-shirt business. You just send your stuff in.
So this has got to be a tangible product.
Girl, where's she going? She didn't see me pulling right here. Yeah, it has to be a tangible product.
Okay, gotcha.
Not a service,
Right.
but a product. But I'll tell them about you in due time, okay, Stephen?
Okay. When you're ready to share me?
Yeah, right. When I'm ready to share you. Now, I usually charge a fee for this, but you've done a lot.
Well, I'll try. We're still just, we're not done yet. But
No, I wasn't calling him girl. I was talking to the lady who was about to pull out in front of us. I said, girl, wait a minute. That's what I was talking to.
I mean, it could have been me, I guess. Girl, who are you talking to?
How he doing?
She did not just hang up on me again.
How he doing?
So you never know who, like, girl, that pronoun can be taken different ways.
Right.
But he was talking to the lady on the call.
Right. Now, when I first moved into the community,
Mhm.
when I started venturing off into the community, I didn't like that. Some of the gays get to saying girl this and Miss Thing. I couldn't stand. I still don't like it to a degree. Like, I have a couple friends that will say it,
Mhm.
but most of my friends don't really say that. We don't say that to each other.
Uh-huh.
But it really made me uncomfortable when I first started matriculating.
I love that word.
Really?
Yes.
And but that was really like a sign of me not being comfortable in my skin.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And
But I had a conversation with another guy one time who said, I'm very comfortable in my skin. I just don't want to be misgendered. And I understood that too.
right.
He's like, I'm comfortable. I know who I am and whatever, I enjoy what I enjoy. He said, but I just don't want to be called girl. And I said, you know what? I received that.
And I think, like, it's there's again the context of, like, girl, are you serious? Like, are you that? Whatever. It's like it can be a demeaning.
I
thing.
don't know any straight men that say that though.
Right, but it can be like also instead of being like, are you serious? What are you saying?
Right.
So it's like that context too. It doesn't have anything to do with gender at that point.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm just like, if you think about something too much,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna work. So
I
just
get that.
don't put too much thought into the word girl if it's used in any reference. And here we have it, guys.
Right. All right, we're back at the house, so we will see you guys over on the Patreon. I already have plenty of footage from the nursery and this morning and whatever, so I will be uploading that for you guys. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you for the super chats, the Zells, the Cash Apps, if you happen to have sent them while I was driving and putting him through a boot camp for Black History Month or Black History in general.
Exactly.
Bye.